from that. Do you know what the funniest thing is? They didn't mention those little black knobs. Yeah, Matt's way bothered. Never mind. Am I bothered? Of course I'm not. We're all about that stealth gromming today, boys and girls. You coming, Matt, or what? Oh, he's chatting up the cleaner, isn't he? What's up, guys and girls? How the blooming devil are you? It's Tuesday. There is blue skies on the horizon. They keep telling me it's going to get real warm today. It's supposed to be warming up. It's supposed to be clearing up. Roll on that summer vibe, that's what I say. What's up, Mr. Chris?
Morning.
How ghetto is ghetto? As ghetto as a stealth gromming, baby. Chicken mayo? I think so. Lemon and scampi? I think so. A croissant? Oh, have you got a stash croissant? You haven't been stashing them for me. Oh, you're a little... Yeah, we're going hardcore today, man. Who cares? Let's do it. Croissant, knickknacks. Oh yeah, baby. Fire up that intro. Saying, can I handle the croissant and the sub roll? Brings up the claim of the day. Are you getting fully pitted, or are you just a leggy barrel? Yeah, I had to explain that to the people around me. Nobody wants to be a leggy barrel. Had a heavy thought. Not heavy as in sad, but heavy as in like, whoa. Check this out. Let me drop this one on you. Are we no longer living in the world of social media, but in actual fact, commercial media? Every time you go on there, there's an advert, there's some sort of something being sold to you. We're all fighting for the same space. All of a sudden, it just reminds me of billboards, television adverts of the 90s. Social media's dead, bro. Hip-hop's alive, it's just gone underground. Well, the teddy bear's gone, so he definitely must be on a little day trip somewhere. He's probably off shredding. So the only reason I've been super inquisitive with what's going on with the weather is because of, basically, I just want to break out the surf skate. I don't want to get the surf skate out of the summer house, put it in the car, switch the boards, and then not be able to skate because it's wet. And today, still, man, everybody's saying it's going to change up. I'm like, let's have it. Let's be having ya. But I'll tell you what. Those clouds don't look like it's changing up. Let's hope I am wrong. A long time ago, and we're talking like 2018, I happened to cross paths with a lady that was really pushing like mental health advocates, like back before this was even a thing. And props to her. Miss Anxiety, she used to go by the name of. She actually won an award, and I did touch on it like years ago in the vlog. There's like a mental health blog awards, and I was stoked, man. I thought that was like a really cool thing. And dude, I'm far from like a mental health advocate or anything, but it came back up more so because she actually got in contact with me. She's doing a whole new thing these days. I think she's coming back into kind of the mental health space. She's always done like, you know, promoting of just good vibes. It was kind of funny because it then suggested that obviously, as I know her, I should be friends with this group and that person and all the rest. One of them was their mental health blog, and that's still going even to this day. And yeah, I just thought, man, kind of funny. One, that all these things keep going and so many of us don't even know these things exist. Second to that, I know there's a whole heap of people out there doing some incredible work that they never get any props for what they're doing. They're like superheroes, man. They just operate in the shadows, make big changes, and never get any recognition for it. Just goes to show you, man, that there are things out there. My only like negative from it though is I will say this: it's kind of crazy how that entire space has turned into a profitable industry for individuals, because I see a lot of people move into that space, make big waves and ripples for themselves, benefit from it, and yeah, it's a shame, because there seems to be way more work to be done than there are people doing work in that industry. It's gnarly. Yeah, props to all those people that are working in the shadows, being those superheroes, making a huge difference to individuals in dark places, motivating them, encouraging them, and helping them, and just doing it because they're doing it. Already gone 4:45. Way behind on even starting to pack up. Been a gnarly afternoon. I've been trying my best to get my head back around to the game that is Twitter, and it's one of those things. I even, for the first time this afternoon, used Grok, which is, you know, like Twitter or Elon or X, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's Elon's little version of AI. And if I'm honest, it was pretty gnarly. The minute I opened it up, it told me who I was. That was way better than what ChatGPT did the first time I tried it. But hey, yeah, kind of interesting. Just kind of funny. I was thinking in relation to how, and I think a large majority of us might do this. You might agree, you might not. How we tend to frequently reminisce or fall. It's easier for us to fall back into the it used to be so good, or, you know, like, I don't know, myself, I'll always reach for older music over new music. I don't know, I think it's because there's like that comfort in it and you just know what you're getting. And yeah, but anyway, I digress. One of those things where I was using Twitter back in the day, and there was a really epic little community on there, man. Huge mental health kind of community. But there was just so much to and fro in the sense of like communication and just conversation. It doesn't seem to be that way. Maybe it's just because I'm not a paid user. Maybe it's because I've been out of the game. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe I'm not all of that good at conversating or something. Anyway, it's time to go home. Well, the weather did change up. I'm not going to get too excited too soon, and I'm sure as hell not going to grab the surf skate and dump it in the boot. There's blue skies and just little white fluffy clouds, and all my days Andrea's really not going to sort herself out, is she? I've even had to take my hoodie off, man. It's that warm. What is it?
A dragon dinosaur?
A dragon dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur, it's not a dragon.
Sorry.
That's like discrimination against dragons.
It probably were.
Not tetchy. Asked her to have a domestic with you, alright?
Oh, stop it!
Toilet roll. Oh, if only I could have got the conversation before. I was saying about looking after my health, because obviously like trying to seduce my
You're
future
trying to
wife.
find a new wife, I get it.
That's Sky though. And don't worry, yes, Andrea and I are normal. This is just some of the banter that kind of I never actually make onto the camera. I've said it before in the past. If you would see some of the abusive like jokes that me and Andrea share, most people that didn't know us would be like, oh my days, those couples have got some issues, might need some therapy. But yeah man, that's just standard abuse. It's just the way we roll. Can't believe it though, it's already gone like 9:15 and I haven't started editing. We watched a episode of Last of Us season 2, started on that, chilled out. We got back from the shops, had some dessert, just been on those interwebs, been trying to build a presence or something. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy, man. Noticing more and more that there's this strange interaction that takes place, and I think maybe massively it's probably because I'm male. And I'd like to say I feel like Twitter is a very female dominated area, which is a cool thing. However, obviously maybe assumption is that I'm a complete weirdo whack job, which yeah, I'm a Fruit Loop and I'm out there, but I'm not weirdo whack job. I'm just a little bit odd, peculiar, maybe kooky. And so it's really funny because you have these interactions and they're kind of very ginger. Like if you're replying to something, it's very short. And I feel like there's so many people in the media space at the minute that are purely in it to create a business or sell something. And if you're not buying those services or providing more value to their services, then they just ain't got time for banter anymore. And whatever happened to good old banter in those places? Yes, I might have to start a hashtag in the dying days of like, what did they do back in the day? Make YouTube great again. I think I started it a couple of years back where I was like, let's make social media social again, but I don't know, man. Just, it's interesting. Kind of wanted to connect all of the things that I talked about today in relation to reminiscing over the times that we've gone through, because we know them so well. And obviously nobody ever really thinks romantically about the future, or we don't seem to anymore. We kind of fear it, whereas obviously we know what's gone and we know the comfortable parts of it, so therefore it's really easy to just reminisce about those good parts, kind of delete all the bad bits, right? And it's just interesting how I remember going back a few years, how I was not so taken on social medias anyway. I never really have been. However, there was this like little core group of people, and it's so strange to me that it's that core of people that are still the same core of people to this day that I communicate with away from social media, you know, DMs in like WhatsApp, or admittedly DMs in Instagram and such. But trying to build more on that, it almost feels like it's friends back in the day. You'd have that little core of friends, but that core of friends came with those early years of social media, so why can't it still be like that? It's just a thought. It's just a mere rambling of my own brain and what's been going on today, away from the camera as well as on it. Appreciate you tuning in and listening to my mad ramblings. I hope you're winning. I hope you're well. I hope you're in good spirits. I hope you're making headway in whatever little passion, dream, big passion, big dream that it is that you're going out there and going after. And hey, if you do have the want to try to progress in a media space in this world of socials, get in the comments below, man. Tell me what you're struggling with. Tell me how you're finding it. Tell me how you feel like reach is on platforms like Instagram and stuff like that these days. Do you think like I think, in the sense that if you went paying into these platforms these days, there's almost like there's like a gate in the way, and what used to be such a free and open space is now very restricted, in the sense that if you ain't paying for those verified ticks or paying for those further subscriptions or that reach, just don't feel that free anymore. Anyway, on that note, take it easy. Stay focused, stay positive. I'll see you in the next one.